And let's do this one.
How do you do that every week? Woody's at his age.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome into another episode of the Jets Afterburners podcast. I am your host, Liam, being joined as always by the Danivore, the Danimal, New York Jets Dan 16. How you doing, man?
I'm great. And you know what? I have a question for you, Liam. Have you finally embraced the tank or what?
No,
No.
no,
Here, let me
I
get.
can't do it. I every day but Sunday I do.
Mhm.
Okay, like I can. I'm just so sick of the losing. And now, like, all you hear is like, well, it's either Simpson or Mendoza. Like, neither one are like certainly the guys. And Johnny says no to the tank as well.
Mm.
And yeah, I get that because it's like neither, like I said, neither one of these guys are, like it's not like a Joe Burrow come out or a Trevor Lawrence or an Andrew Luck where it's like for sure that this is the number one guy. We don't
Right.
know that. Both guys have question marks. And now, I mean, what are we at 5? I think we're picking
Yes,
number
not good.
5.
Not good.
Not good at 2 and 8, but we do have plenty of capital if we had to move up to 1. And I saw from Connor Rogers on Badlands, I think it's going to take about 3 first-round picks to move up to 1. And that's to get a guy that maybe you like, you don't love. But like I was saying, I mean, I could understand the tank. I could understand the people that want the tank. I could understand the benefit of the tank.
Mhm.
And I get it, but come Sunday at 1 o'clock when I'm sitting in my chair and I have a beer in my hand
Mhm.
and I'm starting to get a little crazy. And then you start seeing the boneheaded mistakes and the penalties, and then you see it slowly starting to spiral out of control.
Right.
I think we all knew last Thursday. We were all, let's be honest, we were very impressed with that opening drive
We were.
where Aaron
We
Glenn,
were.
wins the coin toss and says, "Yeah, give us the ball. We don't want to deflect." And that's, you're making a statement. You're
Right.
setting the tone. And they march right down the field and they score a touchdown. Like, oh, all right. But then you kind of knew that like this isn't going to happen again, you know. And then slowly but surely the 3 and outs and the penalties and the fumbles and everything, it starts getting out of hand. And then Stephon Diggs starts just, catching the ball down your throat and
Right.
it starts to spiral out of control. And it's frustrating. And I think that for a first year head coach, you got to get as many wins and set that culture as quickly as possible. You got to make
Mhm.
this an attractive destination for free agents, which is going to be hard already. And like I said, for a quarterback that maybe you like, you don't necessarily love, and by the time April comes around, we might not even be talking about Simpson or Mendoza. It might be, Joe Jones down the street.
Mm.
We don't know.
I like Joe.
Joe's good.
Joe's good. We call him GI Joe, but because he has gastrointestinal issues. So,
Right. Yeah.
um,
He's also a developmental piece.
he has. I got to be honest. Like, I understand what you're saying that we don't know what Mendoza is or Simpson, but we do know what Fields is. We do know what Tyrod Taylor is. We don't know who Brady Cook is, but most likely Brady Cook is another just scrub out there, another Luke Falk. To me, it's the overview
Probably.
of this football team. The team sucks, guys. Let's be real. It's
Yeah.
just skeleton and like wasted, withered away muscle. That's all it is. The team is not good. So whether you're pro tank or you're not, they're not going to win. That's it. It's not a competitive brand. It's not. It's evident. Look at what happens when they play against the Cleveland Browns and the Cincinnati Bengals. Two teams that are very close to the New York Jets. It's a game, but it's an ugly game, and we've all said it. The Jets won ugly. It was ugly, but they won. We beat the Browns because the Browns shot themselves in the foot while they stopped us twice in that last drive in order to get the ball back. They were doing like just stupid mistakes. But then last Thursday happened, and that was the awakening. That was to a lot of Jet fans, just like myself, when I'm like in fantasy land. I'm like, oh, you know what? What if they win this one? They'll be 3-7. Then they play against the Baltimore Ravens, 4-7. No, last week was a reality check. Your
Yep.
team sucks, Dan. Dan, the Patriots. Check this out. The Jets have been rebuilding since 1969, since Vietnam, since the first man on the moon. The Patriots, it took them 3 years to rebuild what Brady built. 3 years. So this is why I am pro tank. What we see here, when I look at the Jets, it's just 53 scrubs.
Yeah.
That's it. Garrett Wilson, love the guy. Thank goodness that the guy's not playing. Thank goodness he's not there. Quinnen Williams, the MVP for me this season is Darren Muji. How he got Quinnen Williams off this team, as much as I like the guy, he's great, but that contract did not merit the production. Oh, he got 1.5 sacks in his debut. Good. God bless him. Jerry, enjoy him. Sauce Gardner.
He is.
He is. And Sauce Gardner, very overrated. I'm sorry, guys. He was Jets good. Overrated. We rated the Colts. We got 5 first-rounders in the next 2 years. Darren Muji, out of the park. Now, you had said something interesting. You said, if we're at 5, we have to give up at least 2 ones or whatnot, or we have to just swing for the fences, and you have to love the quarterback. That's where I'm going to push back there. You can't just straight up there and say, I
Right.
really don't like. No, if it's Fernando Mendoza, you trade everything to get up there. But why trade? You got all these bad teams ahead of you, like the Giants, who they're playing to win. They're not that bad. The New Orleans Saints, they're going to win some games. The Tennessee Titans last week against the Houston Texans, that Cam Ward character, that final drive,
Mhm.
yo, he showed some grit.
Yep.
That's the teams that are ahead of the Jets right now. They do not deserve the first overall pick. I'm sorry, fellas. The worst team in the NFL is the New York Jets. We made
I
a
agree.
quarterback change this week. Justin Fields. Guess what? Johnny boy, this one's for you. Justin Fields sucks. He's not
does.
a competent starting quarterback. He's not even a backup. I'll tell you what he is. He is a lauded Brad Smith. Great gimmick guy, great arm. Cannot be your starter. Cannot be your backup. Cannot. Now we go with Tyrod. Aaron Glenn wants to develop a 53-year-old quarterback this week. How many games do we have left? How many games do we have left? What, 6?
Like 7,
Something like
somewhere
that.
in there.
So those 7 games, Brady Cook should be playing for the New York Jets right now. And it's not because of the fans. See what you got in him. See
I
what you
agree.
have in this kid. What do you honestly? We have Tyrod going in there. What is he gonna show? AD, what's his name? Adonis, whatever. The guy that we traded
Mitchell.
for from the
AD
Colts.
Mitchell.
Mitchell.
Adonai Mitchell.
Again. Yo, we trade for a receiver, can't
He's
catch.
terrible. He's terrible.
We drafted Arian Smith, great speed. Another guy can't catch. It's all right. We know what the team is. Put Brady Cook in there. Put him in. The heck you putting
Yeah,
Tyrod?
yep. We got a bunch of receivers that can't catch the ball with a quarterback that can't throw the ball. Seriously, that's what we have.
The worst team in the NFL. The
But
worst
they're
team.
fast. They're
They're
very fast. Our
fast.
quarterback is
They
very
are.
fast, and our receivers
Yes.
are very fast. They're
Yes.
going
Our
nowhere
quarterbacks can
fast.
throw the ball. They can throw, but not accurately. We
Not
don't need it.
accurately at all. And you know
No,
what I
we
was
don't need
thinking?
that.
Like when we traded for like AD Mitchell, I'm like,
Uh-huh.
sure, like I didn't say it like on the show, but like in my head, I'm like, surely he's got to be like an upgrade. Like,
Yes.
he and then he comes out, and he's like worse. I'm like,
Horrendous.
like he fits right in. I'm like,
Perfect.
he's possibly worse than Lazard. He
Way
might be
worse.
he might actually be worse than Alan Lazard. Like, it's crazy. I'm like, there's no like
Way worse.
somehow we just find a like we found a way to get like just all of the worst players in the NFL just like together.
John Mechie.
It, I like John Mechie though. He
I
showed
like
some
him.
grit.
Yes. He can catch.
You know why they went to Tyrod Taylor though? Because you need a quarterback that can throw a ball, and Tyrod can throw and he can move a little bit. You got to start figuring out like what you have at like wide receiver. We know what we have. We know we have nothing. But I want to see a little bit of AD Mitchell. I said on Twitter last week that like I saw enough of him, and I kind of have.
Mhm.
But this is what we have moving forward. Let's see if maybe he can develop. It's so hard to tell because you don't even know what Tanner Engstrand is. You don't know what his offense is because of Justin Fields.
Right.
You don't know like you're what is it, like 11 games in, something like that? Like what 10 games in,
Yeah.
8-2 or
Mhm.
2-8, right? So
Yep.
we have played 10 football games and we don't know what our offensive coordinator is. There's so
Yes.
many more questions than answers that at least like Tyrod, he's not great, but he's better than Justin Fields. You can kind of just start to evaluate what some of these guys are. Can Mason Taylor be consistent? Can AD Mitchell,
Mhm.
climb his way out? Can John Mechie be
Absolutely.
a guy that we can rely on as like maybe like a wide receiver too moving forward? What can Arian Smith develop? The main goal, I don't know about you, but like what I want to see moving forward is like maybe like 5 or 6 players that you could look at from week 1 to now and to the end of the season and say, yeah, you know what? They've gotten a little bit better. And I think
Right.
we're slowly but surely on our way. Brandon Stevens, he appears to be getting like a little bit better just for, one, not many after that, but Mason Taylor,
Right.
I think we got something in him. Our offensive linemen look pretty good. So it's like we're starting to see a little bit of an improvement, which I think is a great sign for a first-time head coach, a rookie head coach.
Mhm.
Guys are starting to develop. I think that we're going to get that from Tyrod Taylor, and then maybe like week 14, 15, 16, like somewhere in there, maybe they send it off to Brady Cook and we see what we got in the developmental guy. Because in the kind of ending of November, this is when like the Jets start to fade away. Like, like we know we're not making the playoffs now, and like like the flex comes out, you're starting to get flexed out of games. Like it's coming down to like you're either like a playoff team or you're not. And if you're not, then nobody really cares. This MetLife is going to start to get empty very quickly. It already
But this
has.
but this season died so fast. Like, check this out. Look. This was preseason. We were all hyped. Then we were like, you know what? Maybe we got something in this kid. And then this guy was returning again. It's been 10 weeks. I forgot this guy's name. Yeah, I don't know. He's on the Redskins now. Then this guy, first game of the season. Wow, we're flying high. Thank God this guy's back. This is great. How you doing, man? Everything good? And then all of a sudden, this guy gets injured. And then this whole thing with getting offended, and then
Crying.
crying, and then typical Jet fashion. To
Garrett
me,
Wilson, yeah.
it's always like I understand what you're saying, and I get it. And you're looking at it from a very realistic point of view. Me as a Jet fan, I want a complete disaster. The next whatever amount of weeks.
Aren't you sick of like the disaster though?
Yes, that's why I want the disaster, because I want the number 1 overall pick. I don't want to trade future assets to move to the number 1. I want to have sole possession at the top of each round to get the best who I need to get, and then allow Muji to work. I would hate to utilize and burn 2 first rounders
I
where
agree.
you could build. Like you can get Mendoza. Again, nothing is a surefire thing. But I heard Mendoza's interview with like Urban Meyer and like like a whole bunch of other guys and whatnot. And he has it between his ears like that. You want that kind of cerebral, strong-armed, tall Vinny Testaverde type of quarterback that we can call our own. If you look at it, and this is now I'm going to reach your level, realism, straight. I see this team in 2026 very similar to the offensive line in which we had in 2009, 2010. The Jets offensive line right now, there's continuity there. Across the board. Is AVT coming back? If league minimum, awesome. Brees Hall, is he coming back? There's a strong chance that he is. We have cap flexibility, especially unloading Quinnen and Sauce. Now, we land the number 1 overall pick. Even the number 2. Like, I'm there. I would love the number 1, but if we're at 2 and our consolation prize is Simpson, it's a Bama quarterback. Like, if you look at first round Jets quarterbacks from Alabama, they weren't too bad. You got Joe Namath and Richard Todd.
Yep.
So I'm okay with that. Now, do we trade for Mac Jones? Do you want Mac Jones next year? I would have
No.
no problem.
I'm
would
not
have no problem.
trading for him though.
I wouldn't trade high assets for him, like a 6th rounder. I'm cool.
Let me tell you something that might make you feel a little bit better. So right now on my phone, I have Tankathon pulled up. Do you want to pull it up on your?
Yeah.
You want to share it?
Yeah, I'll pull it up. I ain't gonna
So
pull
the
it
fans
out.
can see it.
Not again.
No, family show.
Yeah, definitely. Should've
Thank
told
you
me not
guys
to.
for tuning in and subscribing. If you haven't done so, please subscribe. While we pull up Tankathon here. So currently, I'll just give like the little while you're doing that. I'll give a little backstory. The Jets currently have the 5th overall pick if the draft were today. We're pulling it up here. I know it's a little small, but just let me explain something to you, Dan, that might make you feel a little bit better. And we don't know what the final results are, but if the draft were today, right now, the Tennessee Titans are number 1.
Yep.
The Giants are 2nd overall. The Cleveland Browns 3rd overall. 4th overall, the New Orleans Saints, and then our lovely, good old-fashioned New York Jets at number 5.
Right.
1st overall pick, Tennessee Titans, who last year drafted Cam Ward.
Mm-hmm.
2nd overall, the New York Giants, they're going to be having a new head coach. Jackson Dart looks like he's their guy moving forward. 3rd overall, we're going to be seeing his debut. I think debut. No, he did play last week. Shador Sanders, and then they have Dylan Gabriel.
Mm-hmm.
And then 4th with the Saints. What's their Shuck, right? Tyler Shuck?
For show. He ain't going to be the quarterback of the Saints next year. For sure.
He was drafted last year, though, correct?
Yeah, like in the 3rd round. He ain't the guy.
And then 5th, the Jets.
Yes.
So I just named 4 teams that drafted quarterbacks last year.
Mm-hmm.
One, and I mean, I don't know if the Tennessee Titans coach is going to be fired. I mean, there's a very strong possibility, but they did move on from Bill Callahan already,
Right.
So I don't even know the coach's name over there. I can't say
McCoy.
Yes. Yeah. So I don't know if he's going to get another shot. The Giants need a coach, but they don't need a quarterback. Nope. I don't see them drafting a quarterback in the 1st round. Cleveland, I mean, Stefanski might be getting fired, but like they just drafted 2 quarterbacks. I don't think they're going to be drafting another one in the 1st round.
Right.
The Saints, maybe. I don't know. Mm-hmm. And then 5th, the Jets, who really do need a quarterback. If you look at these first 4 picks, and like I said, I mean, that order might change. Like the Raiders might move into it, and maybe I don't think the Falcons are going to get down that low. I don't think the Dolphins are. So, like, I would say from the Raiders to the Titans. It's going to be somewhere like in that mix. I don't know
Right.
what the number is going to be. But besides the Jets and maybe the Saints, a lot of teams I don't see drafting first round quarterbacks.
But that's why they would trade, man. That's why they would listen to all the offers, especially the top 5. Like right now, if you look at the Giants' strength of schedule, remember they played one more game than the Jets. So, in all reality, the Jets are probably selecting 4. Like if the Jets were 2-9 right now, they would be probably number 4. Because if you
I
look at
would
the
say
strength of
3.
3, no, because 483. Because isn't it the higher you are? How does
But
that work?
right now it's see we need Armand for this. I might just be spewing
Oh
a bunch of
no, 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 no.
nonsense. Well, no, because
483.
of the record though.
But the
It's
Giants
probably
lost
it's
one more. One more.
right. So if the Jets are 2-9, let's say, and Cleveland and the Saints are, at 2-8, we should be at least 3, I would
I don't
think.
understand this. Yeah, you're right. No, no. Wait. This makes sense. Hold on a second. Right. The Giants right now, strength of schedule is 543. It's high, but if the Browns were 2-9 because their strength of schedule is 483, they would leapfrog the Giants. They would be 2. So you see, it has to be low, that number. The
It,
Jets are 526. So that's why if the Giants right now, let's say if the Giants were 2-8 right now, you got to drop them lower
I believe
than
so.
Cleveland, New Orleans, and the Jets because the Jets are lower than 543. So that's why we would be number 4. The second overall pick would
Mm.
be the Browns. The third would be the Saints, and the Jets the 4th. But
Uh, let's.
that's why right now what we got going on. Mhm.
I'm gonna bring Armand on if that's cool. Is that
Yeah,
cool?
yeah, bring them on.
All right.
Yeah, yeah,
It'd be kind
totally.
of it'd be kind of weird if you said no on the air anyway, wouldn't it?
No, no, I
He
didn't
might
even
be
know
able
that
to
he was
explain this
backstage.
better. I didn't know. No, he's not backstage, but he's in the chat. And
No, no, I'm explaining it.
yeah, after
I'm telling
no,
you,
I know you
the
are.
lower the strength of schedule moves ahead. Yeah, exactly. Here, look, the lower, look, 483 goes up. Like if the Browns had just one win right now, they would be first overall. There we go. What's up, Ephraim?
Can
Right?
you clear this all up?
Yeah, it's very clear.
Well,
He's
hello, Ephraim.
explaining it right. Yeah, he's explaining it correctly.
Okay.
All
Yeah,
right.
That's why games against the Saints and then the Saints against Tennessee. That one, see how the Tennessee Titans are 569 right now? Like the Jets would blow right past them if they have the same schedule. So, like, let's say if Tennessee would have won this past week, we would have easily been probably at 3 right now. Tentatively at 3 because the Giants, they played one more game.
Liam, you got to look at it as what is the record of the team you're playing. If you're playing weak teams and you're losing to
Yeah.
them, that's why the strength of
That
schedule is lower because you're playing weaker
right.
teams, but you're still losing.
Well, I mean, I
You,
guess at the end of the season, every record equals out to 17. So I guess
yeah, well,
I'm
right
looking
now
at yeah,
we had a bye, or
right.
someone had
And
the
the
bye, so we
Giants
can't go
didn't.
because the Giants have played 11 games, so their winning percentage is 182.
Right.
Right? We're a game less than what they have. But right now they're 540, what is it? 546.
Yes.
Yes.
So
That's why
the
there's
Jets
3.
are 526. So we would, if we had lost, we'd leapfrog in front of them.
That's why these 2 games right now, let's see, 2 huge games coming up. It's the Jets Falcons and the Jets Saints. Like those two games there, like the Falcons could be pesky. They could
Yeah.
somehow, some way, end up with the first overall pick. And judging by how Penix destroyed his knee again, I guess it was the same
Yeah.
knee from Washington State. They could easily say, you know what? We're going in a different direction. It has happened in the past. Just
Well, the
look at
Falcons don't have the pick.
Yeah, they don't have a first-round pick. They
It
traded
goes
to the
goes
Rams.
to the Rams.
oh snap! Look at
Yeah,
that.
the Rams.
So
So
the
I'm telling
Rams
you,
would be
we're in prime position, even without the first overall pick, to draft a quarterback. We really
well,
are.
not necessarily. Look at the Rams, Liam. If the Rams land with the number 1 overall draft pick, they could easily move on with Stafford. Like they've been wanting to move on from Stafford, and they can get Mendoza. That's why, to me, I'd rather. I know it sucks, but continue being the Jets, continue losing, and hopefully we get the number 1 pick. This team could look completely different in 1 year.
Stafford's
Completely
also
different.
playing at a Pro Bowl level. He's like in the lead for MVP right now. I mean, they'd be a little crazy to move on from him.
But there's rumors of him retiring after this season.
Wow, you're coming in hot, dude.
Yeah,
Oh,
hello,
wow.
Armand.
I-
Yeah.
Hello. Hi,
Buenos
Afram.
dias. Now, let me see if I could.
Hi, Dan. Welcome to my side.
What's up, brother? How are you?
Now, this is a hypothetical. I think the Giants could be in for a new quarterback if Shane, the GM, is fired, and you have a whole new regime in there.
I don't think so.
I
man.
doubt if
mean,
they
like,
get rid of a quarterback.
They won't
Jack Dart-
they won't get rid of Dart, but you know how regimes are. When you bring in a whole new regime, they want their guys.
What's Russell Wilson and Jameis Winston's contract?
Well, it's going to be
They got
Winston
another
and
year.
Dart there. Wilson's going to be
Winston
gone.
has another year.
You don't, and if Shane is gone, if there's a new GM in
Hold on a second.
and a new head coach, they could get rid of Winston.
I gotta
Go
clear
find
this
a
up.
cheaper veteran.
They
Time out on this one. I gotta clear the air on this. Like, if the Rams select first overall, right? You're telling me that the Rams will not select Mendoza? Like, think of it this way. Look at the Green Bay Packers.
probably
Look at
will.
the New England Patriots. Look at so many of these teams that have had young quarterbacks waiting within the wings. And Stafford comes back, even better. They're not in a rush to play Mendoza. That's why, to me, the Rams are in play here.
I
Not
agree
for the
with you,
first overall
Dan.
pick, though. I don't
just-
think.
They're not going to get the
Yes.
first overall.
Well, they
No,
have remember,
Jackson,
they got the
Atlanta's going to win.
Falcons'
Atlanta
first-round
has a good
pick.
team still.
Remember,
I
they
hope
got
so.
the
I
Falcons'
hope you're
first round pick, and they're going to Kirk Cousins for the rest of the season.
Huh?
Yeah,
Well,
but
that's a good
I don't
thing,
think
right?
that they're gonna out. Well, the Jets play them too, and like they're probably gonna beat the
Yes.
Jets. Honestly, that's
I
gonna be a
hope
big
so.
game.
That's in 2 weeks. That's right after
Yeah.
Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Like, look at the schedule for the Jets here. I'll share this one. So we got the Ravens coming up this week. I mean, no chance in hell. Then we play against the Falcons. At that point, probably another quarterback change because, again, we have Tyrod Taylor, who is just the human stretcher. The guy sneezes and he blows out his lungs. He's definitely not going to finish the season. That's why, to me, at some point or another, you got to put Brady Cook in there. Then we play against the Dolphins here at home. Like, seriously, fellas, we're not beating the Dolphins. We're not. Thank goodness. Then the Jaguars. The Jaguars are playing for a playoff spot.
Yeah, they're playing
Then
good.
it gets interesting. Then it really gets interesting against the New Orleans Saints. And I have a proposal, Liam.
Oh,
Would you like for that Saints game? Because Vinny kind of brought it up. Let's do a live stream on that one. I think
You
that
got-
could be.
you got to get on a knee and ask me.
I will. How do you think I'm doing the show right now?
Right? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I've never done it before.
I
Sure.
think it would be fun.
I don't know if that's going to be a family-friendly show, though. To be honest with you,
Oh, I think it would be great. I think it would
maybe a
be
dysfunctional family.
fantastic. Yeah.
But anyway, so you were saying, you were calling the human stretcher Tyrod Taylor. He's not finishing the season. If and when, let's hope he doesn't get hurt, for the human aspect. We're nice people. We don't want to
Yes,
see people
I
get
hope
hurt.
so. Yes.
If he does, though, is there any chance that they could go back to Justin Fields?
Yes, he would be their first choice. That would be Glenn's
First
first
choice.
choice. Now, maybe
First
if it's the final 3 games of the season,
Brady
I
Cook.
could see it's Brady Cook. But
Oh.
let's just say hypothetically, it's this Sunday against the Ravens or even the Falcons game. Fields is going back in.
Yes.
He and he might pull one of those games where he like sits in the closet all week crying and come out, angry.
Right. We've all
He's
been there.
he's there like he's probably there now. So you could expect like a really good game from Fields, and then he feels good about himself, and then he just kind of reverts back to sucking.
I like how Woody's quiet now because Woody knew that what he did.
Oh, he was
that
also
time,
on the Epstein list. Yeah, I just went there.
He definitely is.
Yeah,
Congrats,
he's in the
Woody.
emails. He's in the
Hey,
emails.
listen,
Sell the
maybe
team.
maybe that gets him out of the league.
If that does though, but like it could still go to Christopher or
No,
That's true,
because the other
too.
owners are going to force him to sell them. You
You
think
could just-
they want that?
Sells it to his brother.
Or this
or
guy.
him
Or the guy in the back.
or his other son,
Right.
Dwayne Johnson.
Listen, sell it to the
Dwayne.
TKO group. I don't care.
Or his cousin, Don Johnson.
Yeah.
Yes. Or Don's John.
I'm just saying, like I could see a situation where like where like the Southerners do, keep it in the family.
Could be.
That's
but
not the NFL though. Like that's Major League Baseball. When it comes to ownership, they keep it within.
Well, it's split between the two brothers.
Right.
Both have 50% each.
The other owners would force it out, and they would do it privately.
who would buy the Jets? Who has the money?
Gary V.
Why? No, he doesn't have that money, man.
You don't
I
have it?
wish he did. I
Listen,
wish.
we keep raising ticket prices. I'm cool raising
Must.
ticket prices a lot.
Elon Musk will buy it,
I would like
Wow.
that. Yeah.
and then
That'd be-
he'll build a stadium that looks like that truck,
A Cybertruck.
that cyber truck.
And instead of drafting players, he would just build robots.
And it's either going to be
We'd still lose. We
either
would
gonna be
still
named
lose.
the-
We're
Like
Terminator.
real steel, like that
Yeah.
movie. Real
the
Steel.
stadium's going to be either named after Twitter, X,
Mhm.
X
or-
X
or-
X Stadium.
It's not bad.
That's not a bad idea.
or Tesla.
Right. Instead of like cyborgs, we're gonna have like short circuit guys, like little guys.
Johnny
There's-
Five.
Yeah.
Johnny
Yeah.
Five.
R2D2s.
Oh man.
That would be awesome. Yeah, but Elon Musk has no idea what football is. Like
Neither does Woody.
He'd be too busy doing other stuff like putting rockets in the sky. He'll just let someone run it.
Out of the box thinking, maybe Mark.
He would probably do us a favor. He would send one of his rockets to MetLife.
He'll put Woody in the
But they'd
rocket.
like miss and hit like the Giants facility.
He'll send Woody off on a farewell. Thank you for everything.
Yeah, the rocket would hit Mendoza.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I
man.
can't wait. That's it for me. It's how many games do we have left? 6. I'm
7.
done. 7. I'm done. Go 0-7, please. Show some fight, obviously. Show something for your coach,
So
but just don't win a game.
so Dan, let me ask you then. Over these next 7 games, what are you looking to see?
Losses.
Well, like well, yes, but like all right.
I got to be honest. What I want to see is the offensive line gelling together. I want to see Will McDonald continue to play at a high level. I want to continue seeing Stevens fail, Cisco, and all these guys that are horrendous football players that have no business being on this NFL team. I want
Well, Cisco's not playing. Dan, remember he's out for the season.
because he
Tony
sucks.
Adams.
That's why.
Tony Adams.
Tony
Stevens will
Adams.
be there.
Stevens will be there.
Wait,
But
what
the
happened to
most thing-
Cisco?
His shoulder.
He got hurt.
He was
When
throwing
did
the
this
ball.
happen?
A few weeks ago, we talked
Yeah.
about this.
Did we?
Yeah.
Yes. Maybe you weren't on. Maybe it was when you were away.
Maybe.
He coming off something?
I was on, and I didn't even remember. So
Yeah. It's so
What I
hard to
wanna-
keep track.
to answer your question, I want to see the unraveling. I want to see players that just don't want to be on the team. Like that's who I want to see. That's why when I say lose all the games, I want to see who actually wants to be here. So Brees Hall, do you want to be a New York Jet for the next 5-6 years? Is
I don't think
Muji
he wants
actually gonna-
that.
I think he wanted out. He really was upset that the Jets didn't pull the trigger on that. Was it 4th rounder? was a fourth rounder
Yeah.
that.
Fourth rounder from
Can you
Yeah,
see
he
him?
should have
Can you
taken it.
see him saying like, "Oh, like my back's a little tight. I don't know if I can go this week." Maybe saving,
Oh
you
yeah,
know, his
No,
body for
he'll
another
play.
team. Did anybody see the Jets got a dog?
we
No?
stole it
Half the
from
team is a
Belichick.
dog.
The whole team is a dog.
They
Exactly.
got like a puppy.
He did.
Oh, God.
I was watching videos today. Yeah, no, he's cute. I was watching videos today. I can't even
Quarterback
lie.
2.
He signed a contract, and I was thinking, I'm
Signed.
like, he can't be worse than Justin Fields. Like, you know, put the ball in his mouth and just like let
We're
him.
all better than Justin Fields.
Man, he's horrendous. This guy.
Yeah.
You guys see this guy on Twitter, Justin Fields fan base or whatever? It's this guy that makes every excuse in the book for Justin Fields.
It's probably the
I-
same guy that did it for Zach. You remember like the Zach Wilson is good guy, and you know.
Maybe.
Probably been
I know
good.
that guy. I do know that guy though. He gets
Oh.
ridiculed all the time.
Did you see this guy?
Problem is he doesn't have it between the ears.
He doesn't.
Yeah,
He doesn't.
he just doesn't pull the trigger when he should be.
Oh, I thought we were talking about the fan base guy.
Both of them.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, same thing with Zach. Zach's another one. He just couldn't understand the system. As soon as they put Mike White in, all of a sudden things just moved. And then John Johnson too.
I remember seeing like when they do like a close up of like Zach Wilson, he just like his face looks he looked lost.
Yeah, because he didn't play in that type of environment in college.
I went last Friday night. I went bowling, and you know like they have like all the TVs everywhere, and they're showing a BYU football game.
Mhm.
Nothing to do with Zach Wilson, but I'm just like, you just can't get away. Like I can't think of I just think of Zach Wilson BYU. That's all I think about.
Yeah, well.
Did you hit a strike, Liam?
Listen, if Mendoza's
3
there,
strikes.
we grab him. 3 years. 3 years as a starter. He's 6'5", 220. Maybe put another 5 pounds on him, 10 pounds on him.
Afram,
Get him, you know.
do you agree with what I said though about these other teams not needing quarterbacks right away?
Yeah, no, I think Cleveland might though.
Yeah.
To me, it's good.
Yeah.
To me, right now, it's Cleveland, the Saints, and us, based on the standings right now. I only said the Giants because I know how the NFL is, and if they fire the GM and bring in a new GM,
But they need a lot of talent though. I mean, Cam Scatterboot may not be the same. They need more receivers.
That's the new guy.
They need
They
a
might
tight end.
They might go for the linebacker.
They need defensive help too.
I don't know about
Like,
you
yeah,
guys,
but
but
they just went
Gastineau's not
defense.
looking too thin these
Remember,
days.
they went defense
No.
this year too.
He looks like he has a
They
nice
need an
tan,
offensive
though.
lineman.
Oh my
Because Neal ain't
God.
it.
Have you had a salad? Oh my.
That's,
What are we doing
Saunders.
signing these players? What are we doing?
That's the guy from the Jaguars, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
he's a
he asked
big
me for a
defensive
receipt at
tackle.
Target a few weeks ago.
What did he
He's
ask
a
you
big
for?
defensive
Yeah,
tackle.
he has to see my receipt at Target when I was walking out the door.
And
Wow.
he doesn't even work there.
Listen, he's a lottery ticket. Listen, he might not help
Don't-
us against the run.
You don't want to shut this channel down. So just
Oh my God.
Hey, we're a family-friendly show. I think about hot moms at BYU. Yeah,
Oh my God.
Where's Johnny? Come on board, Johnny.
I think. Yeah, come on, Johnny.
Come on through, man. Come do it.
We're only doing about an hour, so Afram, you're gonna love my schedule today. I gotta go back to work.
It's all right. Listen, we have all done it. Work
Yeah, but
is work.
I'm doing it now.
Okay.
He's going now. Wow.
Yeah,
Craziness.
insanity.
Look at the Saints. The Saints are about to release Brandon Cooks due to contractual technicalities.
The hell does that mean?
Nah, don't get rid
Means
of
he
him
wants
now.
out.
He wants out. They probably
He's
were
on his-
shopping him at the deadline. They didn't get a deal they liked,
Yeah.
and it probably pissed them off. And they should have just taken what they got offered for him, just like the Jets should have gotten what they got offered for Brees.
I don't know. I
Crazy.
mean,
You know where I could see Brandon Cooks going for the rest of this season?
the Jets.
Team,
Pat,
no,
the
the
Panthers.
team that's playing right now on Thursday Night Football
Buffalo.
that
Buffalo.
desperately needs a wide receiver. Buffalo.
They're not doing too good today.
They're the last couple of weeks. It seems like they're like slowly starting to self-destruct.
Typical
Yo,
Buffalo.
man. And these Texans, man,
They're like feisty.
they are. They're winning what, 10 10-9.
No, they're losing 16-13.
Wow, man, you had to spoil it for me, didn't you?
Oh, you want me to lie to you?
Keon
Yes.
Coleman is inactive for a
They're up
second straight
42-0.
Wow. Good.
Yeah, Keon
Good for
Coleman.
them.
Yeah,
They came a
because
long way.
he keeps like missing meetings and stuff. I have him on my fantasy team
He's
too.
gonna
Thanks.
be cut. He's gonna be cut.
Yeah,
Who's
he
that?
kind of Keon
Keon
Coleman.
Coleman. He'll be cut from the Bills after the
Yeah,
season.
what's up with that? He was good.
No, he
And
was
then all of
never
a
good.
sudden
He
he's
hasn't been good.
He should have been a
Oh.
chief, I believe, right?
yes. But the
This
Chippewas
is why you guys
were,
can't
were
go by
full.
highlight reels. Because you see a couple of catches.
Well, that's what we did, and we drafted
You
Zach
got to look
Wilson.
at the overall picture. How long, you know.
I like
A
watching
lot of people
highlights.
see a couple of, oh, look how great catch he made. And
Isn't that what
and
pro
then-
day is, though?
Huh?
Isn't that pretty much what pro day is?
No, I'm talking the real games. You see stuff.
That's what.
And then
that's
you
what
make a
seals
decision. Oh,
solid.
this guy is fantastic. Oh, he sucks. You don't look at the overall, the long picture.
Well, it's because the NFL is just like such a fast league, Like you need something.
Yeah, well,
fast.
you guys were all happy, talking about what's his name, Peyton with the Bo Nix. Bo Nix don't look good this year.
Peyton also got.
He thought he was a franchise quarterback. Oh, look what he did.
Mhm.
He's not looking good this year. That's why you got to wait a
Neither
couple
is
of
Sean
years.
Payton.
What's that?
Neither is Sean Payton.
Yeah.
Sean
I think some
Payton.
of his play calls have been a little bit atrocious.
Did you see him getting knocked out by the ref?
But that's his fault.
I know, it was just so funny, like watching him fall, and then they look at him and throw a flag at him.
Yeah, because that white line is for the sideline judges to run.
Yeah, no, I
You
know.
get in the way, that's a penalty. That's automatic penalty.
This was the interview I was talking about with Mendoza. This is courtesy of Jetcast. Check this out.
Which one's Mendoza?
They put it kind of like their two joker structure, where it's a little similar, and they have this middle safety.
Doesn't he remind you of Luca?
Yes,
Really
thank you. I was about to say that.
And so we had speed of the field there with number 3 Omar Cooper Jr., who made a fantastic catch.
Yeah.
And so when I caught the ball, I looked over there and I saw his hips and eyes turn. At that point, all I knew I needed to just beat that boundary curl defender and beat that boundary
Urban Meyer is going to buy him a drink.
safety.
We're gonna ruin this poor
over the
kid.
top to the outside receiver,
You're
defending
not.
the whole shot. I just knew that I needed to put some arc and layer on it over
He's
that
crying.
hook defend after that kind of like the hook curl defender in order to make that completion, because I knew the other guy, the Joker, had his hips to the speed.
I got
Fernando,
stop
do
you.
you see Coach's
Rob,
face right now? Hold on.
Rob,
Look at your
this
face,
is like the
Coach
best
Meyer.
shit I've ever heard.
This is what I'm saying.
This is it.
Fernando, look at
All
his
right, now.
smile. This is as intense and
right,
happy
here
as
we
he's
go.
been in years.
Wow,
He'll
good
be
for
seeing
Luka.
ghosts in the year from now.
Good for Luca.
The best shit I heard from that was the last time you heard good shit was from the bar.
Pretty much. But
Yeah.
the guy knows his X's and O's, man. Yeah. Again, he's not a surefire thing. Nobody is, but I want that
Oh.
number 1 overall pick, man. Give me that. Give
The
me
guy at the
that.
top right. I didn't know. Yeah, I know about Chris Boyd shooting. Like prayers up to him.
Touchdown.
I didn't know
Texans.
Sherwood and Irv Charles were there though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Praise to Chris Boyd.
He's
Yeah,
doing
it's-
better now.
He is.
I
He's gonna
thought,
start
right?
breathing on his. Yes,
Good.
but just and you can't tell anybody like how to live their life. But you're like on IR. Like, what are you doing like at a nightclub in the middle of the night?
You're
You know.
resting, you're relaxing.
Right.
Who's that?
Didn't learn from Plaxico Burress.
Nope. And even Cam Scatterbo on Raw getting pushed and everything. That's not a good look for him either.
Not a good look. Not a good look.
Who
I
cares?
thought it was great. Good for him.
Check this out. You guys saw
Who
what happened.
cares?
You guys saw what happened.
Touchdown Texans. They are up 19-16. They're kicking the extra point. Right
Oh,
now.
to Kristen Kirk. Wow.
Captain Kirk.
Good for him.
And it's good. It's
That's wild,
20-16,
man.
5 seconds
Armand.
left.
Yo, look at this. Wow. I don't think Josh Allen is going to survive the season.
What?
His offensive line sucks,
Oh,
dude.
I thought you meant like he'd be getting like released.
Oh no.
That's what I
Check-
thought.
Check this out.
Oh, he got whacked.
You got this.
And he gets hit from behind.
Jeez.
He's able to hold on to the ball, and now,
Oh, that happened like in the first quarter, so he's okay. He's all right.
He
He's
takes
okay.
a beating.
He brings it upon himself too. He wants to run the ball a lot too.
Dable is going to be the offensive coordinator of the Bills very soon. Very soon.
I doubt
Yeah, you
it.
think they're getting rid of
He's
Brady?
going to be on the staff. He's going to be on the staff. He's going to be like Josh McDaniels with the Pats. They're going to bring him along slowly, and then the offensive coordinator is going to leave, and Dable is going to be there. It's Brady,
No,
right? What's his name? Brady something?
If the Bills fail, I think McDermott is out, and then the OC there now is going to be promoted to head coach.
Also, it also depends on his contract. Because if he's making big money
His
as
name
the
is
head
Joe
coach,
Brady, by the way, Dan.
if he was making big money as head coach with the Giants, if he takes another job, he loses that salary. Depends on how they wrote it. Because he's
If
still
he
on the
becomes-
You don't
he's
want to be
still
out
under
of the league.
contract with the Giants. They pay him
Maybe for like
for the
a year,
remaining of
though,
his
right?
contract, right?
Right,
only
Johnny
like a
Boy brings up
year.
a good point. Brady Cook, Brady is going to be a coach. He's going to get top-notch money probably this offseason. And the Bills would have to pay. Well, I don't know about the whole Daboll thing. Like, I thought if you become a lateral, like, kind of head coach, that's when you lose the money. Not as a coordinator.
Well, I don't know because the Jets are still paying Salah, I believe.
They could have just
Right,
paid
that's what
him.
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Exactly.
Oh, he could have just it depends on how they write the contract.
The Jets aren't that smart. Don't give them too much credit.
Somehow they're still going to extend Salah. And he's
Well,
yeah,
no,
yeah,
I don't think
that's right.
Salah was.
He was hired in 21,
And then we extended them.
Yeah, for how long?
10 years.
Probably. Bobby Bonilla years.
We're still paying Eric Mangini.
Yes, Mangina.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. But it is what it is, man. I mean, I'm fine with this, how things are going with the Jets. Now they play against Baltimore. Lamar Jackson is back. I think the morale of the team is going to just whirlpool down the drain very soon.
I learned a new quarterback this week, and I don't know how to bring it up. From 1995, I just, Bubby Brister.
Yeah.
Oh, he's very
He's a
good.
former
Excellent.
Bronco quarterback. He
Yeah.
Oh, no. Pittsburgh Steelers.
Steeler.
Excellent. Tore the Jets a new asshole when we we sacked Randall Cunningham here at the Meadowlands, and then Bubby Brister came. Who's sawing?
Nobody.
What is that?
I think Tyson sent him that.
That's a goat.
That's a goat.
Armand, you
That
shouldn't
will-
have said anything. It just kept doing it and just keeping Dan thinking.
That would have been.
My
This is
God.
going to be me and Dan if the Jets beat the Ravens on Sunday,
Yes.
even though they won't.
I thought you turned into a carpenter.
Yeah.
Just keep losing, man. You messed my train of thought. Damn it.
Yeah, that really threw you off.
It did,
Yeah, I
man.
didn't even know he existed, and I don't even
Oh, Bubby
remember.
Brister. Yes.
I don't even remember what podcast it was, but they had mentioned.
He's the one, Liam, that did a shovel pass. Dude, you'll never see this again in your life. The Jets were playing against the Panthers. He does a shovel pass, from the shotgun to Adrian Morrell. And this guy blows up the A-gap, Sam Mills, and takes the shovel pass
Yeah, I remember that.
mid-air and takes it to. How can you forget that, Ephraim? You can't forget these
Linebacker.
amazing memories. You can't do it.
Linebacker.
The best.
Boomer
What-
Esiason is who said it.
Frank Reich was a quarterback of the Jets. Jack Trudeau was a quarterback of the Jets.
Yep.
Sucks. Glenn Foley, I liked him. He's a Jersey guy.
Oh, you know what it was actually? It was Matt O'Leary. They were just talking about if Justin Fields is the worst starting quarterback the Jets have ever seen, and his answer was Bryce Petty.
No.
That was Matt O'Leary's answer.
Not the worst.
And
Not
they're
the-
not talking about like a Tim Boyle, like at least like a 5+ game sample size.
It's Zach Wilson. There's no question. The worst quarterback that the Jets have ever had. I would have to. It has to be like a tie. And Zach Wilson and my guy Brownie Nagel. Like
Yeah.
bad.
Zach would at least throw the ball, unlike Fields.
No,
I
we are
think we
giving
for-
him way too much credit. What
Yes.
the freak is going on here?
Yes,
What?
we are giving him way. But Justin Fields might be worse than Zach Wilson, though.
I think
No.
Fields is the worst quarterback we ever acquired via trade or free agency.
That you're probably right. The reason why I can't give that edge to Fields is because at least he could use his legs.
But
Well,
he
Zach
doesn't
could run
use his
too.
legs.
Zach
But he
could
hasn't
run.
used his legs.
Except
Zach,
for the
run.
Miami game, except for that one run in Miami, that broken play where he ran around and
Yeah,
took off.
but still,
Strebler is probably one of the worst quarterbacks we've had.
Strevler.
That pass that he threw, that was,
yeah.
I think, is still
Well,
coming down.
Yeah.
Because if you guys like listen to Matt O'Leary, he has like the people leave him voicemails, which is very unique. Maybe we should start doing that, Dan. Instead of like bringing live callers on, just leave us a voicemail.
No, I'm okay. Hard pass on that one.
Yeah. Oh, my microphone just fell.
Jets quarterbacks.
But the question was like I think the number they went with like 5+ starts. Like it wasn't just like, bringing in Tim Boyle in like the second half of a game. They wanted like legitimate starters.
Can I be
Who's
honest?
The quarterbacks here with Sam, the backups. Trevor Siemian.
Trevor
McCown?
Siemian, Joe Flacco, McCown, Luke Falk.
All right, let's look at this. Here's the list. Here's a list of the last 20 years.
We're just as bad as the
The
Browns.
list.
with
We are.
quarterbacks.
The blacklist.
We talk about the Browns. The Browns probably talk about the Jets.
No, the Browns are the worst. Cliff Kingsbury, he never played.
Brooks
Tim
Bollinger.
Tebow. Greg McElroy was okay. Matt Sims, raw deal.
Can we just talk about Tim Tebow for like how stupid of a move that was?
That's a Woody move.
That's a Woody move. Luke Falk, guys. That guy was the worst. Quincy Carter, I'll give him that game against the Cardinals.
I don't even remember Quincy Carter.
He was the starter for the
with the
Dallas
Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Was he in
When?
Georgia? Did he go to Georgia?
Yes, he did.
When was he on the Jets? I'm saying I know who he is. I just
2004. 2004. He backed up Chad Pennington.
Chad Pennington, yeah.
This is 20 years.
We could probably even go further.
Way further.
How many quarterbacks have we had in the last 20 years? It's got to be at least 10.
Brooks Bollinger.
20-something, 30-something, or 40-something. I remember. Johnny, what was it? Johnny had that. Snowball had that
Testaverde.
list.
Testaverde came back too, right? In 03?
Yes.
Yeah.
He was just chilling in Elmont in a pizzeria. And then Edwards called
And
him.
he left at 03 and a half.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, so Vinny T, Chad Pennington. Who comes after Pennington?
Oh, here we go.
Favre.
Favre.
All right.
Your boy's in there, Dan, somewhere.
Sanchez.
Yeah, 92.
No, your other boy.
Clemens.
Kellen Clemens, yeah.
Glenn Clemens. That's right. Al Woodall, Ken O'Brien, Pat Ryan, I liked a lot. Kyle Mackey, I always remember him. Tony Eason, Boomer, Jack Trudeau, Frank Reich.
Is that the same
Ray
Trudeau that
Lucas.
was Prime Minister of Canada?
Yes.
Okay.
Rick Meyer. Ugh. All right, guys, I gotta confess. To me, one of the worst quarterbacks the Jets ever had was that guy on the bottom right. Geno Smith sucked.
Yes, he did.
Oh,
he
I
had
couldn't stand him.
He had like that one like perfect passer game.
Yeah.
That was the Falcons on Monday Night Football.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
No. Well, the Falcons, he played good, but that perfect game was the last game of the season against the
That was
Dolphins.
Rex's last game, right?
Yes, but then
Rick Meyer
they
was
brought him
in
back.
before he put Luke.
Yes.
Lucas. Ray Lucas,
That was
right?
one of the biggest mistakes
Was
Parcells has
did
ever made.
He didn't bring
did
in
Rex
Lucas
come
soon
back the
enough.
following year after that, or was that his last game? I don't remember.
He came back the next
He
year.
did, right? So that had to be 2013 then.
Yeah, you're probably right. Trevor Seaman,
Yep.
Tim Bowles.
Did the Jets actually sign Brett Ripien at one point too?
He
Yes.
did, but he never played though.
It's like he's like forgotten.
It's a
He only
shame.
played against us on Thursday Night Football during Sam's year.
There's a reason for that.
Yeah.
No, I
it
know.
Fails. Fails. Oh my God! Look at that. There's your boy, Bubby Brister.
Yep, there he is.
Bubby Brister. Let's go. The third,
The Bubs.
Walter Brister.
Steelers, Eagles, Jets, Broncos. Who
What do you
else?
look? What?
I'm reading off the teams he played for.
Oh,
Who?
Bubby Brister.
But I got it right here.
He was a journeyman.
He played for Tulane.
you know what? It's really
he
a shame.
transferred to
It's
three
really a
lanes.
shame that Ryan Fitzpatrick hates us.
Very.
That
Why?
was also
Why
nonsense.
does he hate
though.
us?
He said that
He didn't
like
make enough
playing,
money.
playing for the Jets like made him like not want to play football anymore. I'm like, you had a successful run with the Jets. Like, what are you talking about?
But
Well,
look
he
at
had
this.
One
Look,
good season with us.
check this out with Brister. It's hysterical. It's just the Jets fashion. After he played for the Jets, right, when he couldn't get any worse, he backed up John Elway in '97 and won a Super Bowl. The best. The
It
best.
happens.
It happens. Only to the Jets.
Mekhi Becton won a Super Bowl.
Mekhi Becton. That's right. And the way Sam is playing,
might
except for
win a
that
Super
last
Bowl.
game.
Yeah, he kind of
Yeah.
reverted back to old Sam.
it was
Gino,
so-
he's really come back down to earth, huh?
he's
Oh,
done.
yeah, who could have told you that?
He's got no offensive line.
I mean,
Yeah, I see Sam doing well next game, for the rest of the season. He's
I
got
like
some
him a lot.
defense on that team, I tell you that.
Yeah.
You
But
do.
he'll just finish the season like he did last year. Choke the final 2 games.
We
Who
wait and
would've-
see.
Who would have thought
Sam is
Daniel
Sam.
Jones,
That's all I'm
man?
gonna say.
Yo,
I know.
guys, Daniel Jones, nobody had that on their radar.
Have you
Nobody.
guys seen the video of like the guy? It's fake, but like the guy like wakes up from a coma and he's asking like what's going on this season. They're like, oh, like the Chiefs are clearly like the best, right? And they're like, no. Daniel Jones sucks, right? No. I'll send you guys if I could find it. So it's like it really is like a weird NFL year.
It is. Imagine the Colts. Like, let's be honest. There is no clear-cut powerhouse team in the NFL this
No.
year. None whatsoever. You could
Parity.
claim parity. Like
Parity.
even the Patriots can win the Super Bowl this year. The Colts can win the Super Bowl.
I doubt that though.
I-
The Rams are very good.
Again, another team out of nowhere. They weren't that great last year. They came back. But what if the Colts win? I would love that. I would love the Colts to win the Super Bowl.
No,
with,
we want them to
Daniel
lose.
Jones.
We want that pick to be
Oh,
higher.
that's
Yeah, I was gonna say, no, we
right.
don't.
Oh my God.
What are you
But
screwing
what
us
I really
there,
want
Dan?
them to
You're
do?
right.
I want them to do what the Giants did.
We're gonna get like a Colts versus Cowboys Super Bowl.
I want them to do what the Giants did in Dable's first year when they made the playoffs, when they decided to pay Daniel Jones. Pay him and then regret it in 3 years.
With the way how he's playing right now, man, he deserves every penny. You know. But listen, fellas, we are going to bounce out of here. We got a long day tomorrow. Thank you, everyone, for hopping on. Just don't forget to hit the subscribe button, without a doubt. Armand, Afram, guys, thank you, man, for being always the anchors here. And
Oh,
Liam,
no, thank you.
Liam, get some rest, man.
Yeah.
I don't know
Go to
how you're
work.
going to do that.
Yeah,
Go
go
to
to work.
work.
Work
Lord,
16 hours straight.
Oh my
Alright.
More
God.
productive
Alright,
than
fellas.
Fields, Liam.
That's right.
That's
You
positive.
are. All right, go Ravens.
Yes.
Quarterback, Ken O'Brien of California Davis.
Just 14 that first time, now going long. They got a wide open man, and he makes the catch. It's Braylon Edwards taking off. Braylon Edwards will take it home for the touchdown. 80.
First down in San Diego territory at the 47-yard line. Big draw. And Pennington going for 6. Deep down the field, and it's caught.